Well, greetings, YouTube model people. How is it going? Okay, coming at you here with a stash ads only video. Imagine that. No jibber jabber or anything going on this one. Just stash ads, and that's all we got to talk about. So, it is actually, let's see, it's Wednesday. Oh, yeah, July 10th. So, yeah, we're plugging right along here in July. So, that being said, first item I got to show here, very briefly here, just give me a second, I'm trying to do this so I don't drop it, is I got the Model Cars Magazine issue number 224, because there's great show coverage in here, but honestly the main reason I got it is because the wonderful folks who host the 24-hour model build weekend on Facebook were able to get another spread for coverage of the build we had earlier this year in 2024 in January. And there are pictures of, I don't know if that's every single completed build, but it's certainly every completed build for people who submitted photos for. And there's 52 individual model builder builds in the completed listing. So very cool stuff, including yours truly. My, let's see if I can turn the page here. This is very hard to do with one hand. Let's see here. Should be able to do something like that, right? I'm a model builder, darn it. I should have some coordination skills, right? Motor skills, fine motor skills, I don't know, something like that. So here you go, here's yours truly. Right down here, the Lamborghini Countach. I did that one right here. Very cool. And lots of great builds in there, just amazing. So, on with our stash ads. Quite some time ago, I mentioned on YouTube whether I should go down the rabbit hole of collecting all of the Coca-Cola based model kits. And I got kind of, believe it or not, I got kind of mixed results on whether I should go down that rabbit hole or not. And I'm deciding to kind of dip my feet, dip my toes, whatever you be, in the water to see about doing it. And I'm doing it via the kind of like Michael's 40% off specials. So that way I don't feel too bad if I'm buying a kit, and it's a lot of kits. As I see them, I'm picking them up. So the one I picked up was this guy here, which, you know, for just this soapbox derby car alone, it's super cool because that is included with this kit. So very cool kit. And I don't know that I'll ever build these because, again, I'm a Coca-Cola collector. I'm not a huge collector by any stretch, but I have a lot of random stuff. So, you know, these would add perfectly to the collection, obviously, because I'm also a scale model builder. Here's another one I got, again, with the 40% off. So, very cool kit. Obviously, there's 55 Chevy. Very neat, very neat. I think I would do it in the red, to tell you the truth. If I do build this one someday, and it does come with the Coke machine, which is totally cool. So there you go. There's our Coca-Cola fix. Here's a kit I just happened to see in the hobby shop, and I occasionally buy one of these, and I usually build one a year as part of Cliff's GI Scale Mechanics, motorcycle group build. So I saw this one. I thought it was super neat. It just grabbed my eye, like a lot of model kits do. That's really how I pick a lot of things. It just grabs my eye. And from what I've been told, they said this is a recent release. So if you haven't seen this one yet, here you go. It's one of these masterfully engineered Tamiya motorcycle kits. This Honda CBR 1000RR-R Fireblade SP 30th anniversary. Yikes. That's a long name. So there you go. Awesome. And I hope I didn't get in over my head on this one, because I love decals and all that, but going around compound curves and things like that, it's a little tough. And here's the decal sheet for this bike. So that's, I'm going to have to bring my best of the best decaling abilities and patience to get that done, but we shall see. That one would be, if we're going to do that one, I think that's what we would build. That will be for if Cliff has the motorcycle build in 2025, that would want to do. Now, recently I had a chat with Lucas C., Matt, and Brian, BG's Model Workshop, on some stuff, basically promoting the 48-hour group build weekend, which is coming up pretty quick. But so we got talking about Battlestar Galactica for some reason and all that stuff, and I asked about, I know there's been repops and this and that of the kit of the Viper, the classic Viper ship. And you know what? I talked myself right into doing it, and I went out on eBay and I got the monogram official space fighter Viper from the TV show Battlestar Galactica. The box is obviously not sealed. They did a real good job with that back then when they did the box art. But everything inside is sealed. Now, if you want to see a great build of under the Revell name, which is basically, I think, the same kit for the most part, you want to see a great recent build of that kit, it's Joe over at the Mad Genius Productions on YouTube. Definitely go check out his stuff and his video of this if you like that Viper, because he does an excellent job with that kit. So, and he doesn't build sci-fi usually, so that was really neat to see. Now, this next one, I can thank our buddy Frank Frizzo over at Frizzo Model Cars here on YouTube. And I gotta have people stop inspiring me in that way of buying kits, because it's getting a little crazy. But he showed this, and I knew immediately, being that firefighting and fire apparatus is my #1 love. I wish there would be 1,000 kits that were released of different fire vehicles and apparatus, but they're not, unfortunately. But when something interesting comes along, I pick up on it. And Frank had posted on his Facebook page this thing here, this N-scale fire truck. Here's the name of the company here. They do some pretty cool work from what I've seen. I haven't built anything yet, but I do have this kit. Here's the kit. Here's the photo etch, and here's a size comparison of what it looks like. Yep, that is a standard US penny. There's the tire and the wheel for the truck, and then here's the truck itself. So, yes, definitely on the petite side. Now, just getting the pumper or fire engine, which again, my father was a volunteer fireman for 30 years for his town that we grew up in. And he was part of a engine company. But, I didn't want it to be alone, so I also got the N-scale ladder truck, rear mount ladder truck. So, when will I get to this? I have no idea. Believe it or not, I think my approach to this would be, and here's some of the parts and all that. Here's again the photo etch. And the other ladder truck, actually, let's see if I can crack the top here, and this will be it, folks, and we'll be wrapping it up. So there's the ladder truck, and then actually the entire ladder portion, gonna really be bringing my A game on this one. Oh, it's hard to see it. I can't really bring it up here, but oh, there it is. The ladder, the entire ladder is basically photo etch. So, yeah, and I don't work with photo etch hardly at all, ever. So I'm gonna have to really do some practice and research on that before I get into that. And again, no clue when I'll get to this guy, but I'm thinking the approach on this would be 1 piece per session. No more, and that's it. Just 1 piece. That way you do it right, and you take your time, and that's that. So, that's it, folks, for the Stash Ad video. Thanks for hanging in there. Hope you're all doing well. Hope all your projects are going well, and we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, cheers.